Hi everybody. So the next video I wanted to shoot for this weekend, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the light to not glare off the pictures for you. This is the back corner of my office. It's kind of my Jason wall in a way. You can see a Laurie Cardell autograph up there, Sean Clark. Two art prints of Jason that I really like. Part 7, him hanging by the chain or suspended by the chain. In the beginning of part 7, and then a nice charcoal drawing of Jason from part 7. But what I wanted to show here was, this is a Machete that I had signed by Kane Hodder when we met him. We actually met him at the same convention that we met Angus Scrim at, that I just talked about in the previous video. So it was a funny story behind this to me. I walked into the convention and I asked the people running the convention if you could bring a machete in for Kane Hodder to sign, and they said that you could. Just keep it in my backpack, keep it in its sheath. And I took it to the table and I showed it to Kane and I said, "Hi, I'd like you to sign this." And he looked at it for a moment and he said, "Wow, this is a nice machete." And then he said, "Watch this." And he started screaming and beating the table with the machete, cutting the tablecloth. Everybody in the room started, whipping around to see what was going on. A couple of tables down was actually the actress, I forget her name, that played the main character in Sleepaway Camp. It just escapes me at the moment. She jumped out of her chair when he did, and she started hollering at him to stop it, and it was funny. He looked at the tablecloth when it was all done, and he said, "Well, they're gonna charge me for that tablecloth, but I don't care." And so anyway, he signed it to Cody and Sam, as you can see there. Watch your backs. Kane Hodder, Jason 789 and X. I came home and just put the machete away. After a couple of weeks, I built this case for it. I built it out of poplar, and I put the background in it. As you can see, I found some old velvety fabric that I put over a piece of plywood in the back that I painted black, and then I started hitting the fabric with a wire brush on an air grinder and cutting it with razor blades here and there, just to give it that aged, tore apart, bloody look. I don't know where I got that idea, but I really like having it displayed like this. And so you can see I have a Jason ring down there in the bottom of the shelf too. So, and then below it, again, I'm sorry for that glare. So there's a picture that we got with CJ Graham, me, my son, my daughter. That was fun. We talked to CJ before we got the picture with him, and then he recognized us when it was time to get the picture, and he grabbed my son by the neck and yanked him over there. It was a lot of laughs. He was a really nice guy, and we met him again at a later convention, and he called one of my cousins who's a huge fan. I have a younger cousin who's in his teens who's a horror freak, loves horror and loves Jason, and we were getting an autograph to send to him, and CJ said, "Call him up on the phone, I want to talk to him." And he called and spent a few minutes on the phone talking to him, and just really made his day. So CJ was a delight too. He signed my NECA Part 6 figure that I'll eventually make a video out of. So anyway, that is my Kane Hodder autograph and my Kane Hodder story. I think just about everybody that meets him has a story of some kind. Everybody I stood in line with at other conventions, when Kane comes up, they've got some crazy story to tell about something he did. He's truly a wild man. Besides getting this machete autographed, I also bought his book. I'd highly recommend it. It's a good read. It details his start in the industry as a stuntman, his accident, where he was, badly burned, and the recovery from that, and then how he got into playing Jason. So give that a look. Well worth a read. I think I forget the title of the book. He autographed it for me too. But very nice guy. Very cool item. Something I'm proud of. Not just the machete, but also the case. I wanted to share that. So with that, like and subscribe. Hope to see you back here again. More of these videos coming. Thanks.